Welcome back to the Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios at Salem High School. I'm your host, Caden Romero.
And I'm your other host, Luke Baldwin. This is our 6th episode of the Salem Show.
Wow. I can't believe we're already 6 in.
I know. Not many more to go, so let's make the most of it. What's happening in Salem this weekend, Caden?
Well, let's get into it.
Anyone who is wanting to do musical theater but couldn't make the meeting should pick up a packet outside the safe room doors and join the Google Classroom.
If you're interested in playing on a men's volleyball team, then contact Xander Bowling. Open courts start in January and the season starts in spring. This is a reminder to all Tri-High Y members to pay their dues to Amelie or Mrs. Short. Also, on Google Classroom, there's a sign-up sheet for you to ring the Salvation Army bell at Walmart on December 22nd. This is a great way to get community service hours. Check the Tri-High Y for Google Classroom to find the spreadsheet.
Reminder, Bible Club meets every Thursday at 7:40 in room 260. Bring a friend.
And SHS students are learning skills in the classrooms and using them in the real world.
That's right, Caden. SHS has multiple opportunities for our students. SLNN Broadcasting is producing the Salem Apothecary podcast called Marshalling Salem. The first episode is out right now on our YouTube channel, and more to come.
This episode is to celebrate 40 years on the historic Salem Square, and they are including visits to historic businesses on the square with chats about getting wellness.
And it's being produced by our very own Dahlia Morgan. It's a great opportunity to show our appreciation for the service. We encourage everyone to attend and pay their respects.
We are going to turn to a fascinating story in technology, a breakthrough from Massachusetts Institute of Technology researchers that may redefine how we pull drinking water out of thin air.
That's right, Caden. Scientists at MIT have developed an ultrasonic device that dramatically speeds up atmospheric water harvesting, using high-frequency vibrations to shake water out of absorbent materials in minutes instead of hours.
Typically, water harvesting systems rely on the sun's heat to evaporate moisture from special sorbent materials, a process that can take hours or even days. But this new approach uses ultrasound to release the trapped water quickly.
Exactly. The team designed a flat ceramic ring actuator that vibrates when powered. Where the sorbent is placed, water droplets dislodge and are collected through a set of micro nozzles surrounding the ring. Their tests found that extraction speeds up to 45 times faster than thermal methods.
Impressive. And what does this mean for places with scarce water sources?
It could be a game changer. The researchers say this technology is especially promising for arid regions where conventional water sources are limited. They envision a system the size of a window, sorbent plus ultrasonic actuator, powered by a small solar cell. That cycles repeatedly through absorption and extraction in a single day.
Are there still hurdles to clear?
Yes. While the prototype is promising, scaling up remains a challenge, ensuring durability, cost-effectiveness, and integration into real-world water systems. The device also requires a power source, so deployment in extremely remote areas will need careful planning.
Thank you, Luke. We'll continue to monitor this innovation as it moves toward real-world application.
And speaking of monitoring things, check out the weather turning cold.
So be careful with your Chromebook.
Make sure you're not leaving your Chromebook out in the cold.
This may harm the screen or interfere with connections. You know, condensation is bad for electronics.
Make sure you're not leaving your Chromebook out in the cold like leaving it in your car.
And speaking of the cold, Dahlia, what is the weather going to be like for us this upcoming week? Before we head over to the weather for the answer to my question, let's hear from the YMCA, then see what kind of weather is headed our way.
Email from school about the incident today.
Scary.
You know, teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
Yeah, but if you're ever concerned about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, anything, you need to tell an adult, someone you know and trust. That can be hard, but speaking up about a problem is what helping a friend is all about.
Well, Caden and Luke, the weather hasn't decided if it's winter yet, but the cold keeps poking its head out, and the 20s are coming up next week for Thanksgiving. Today we have a high of 58, a low of 45. The Lady Lions play Eastern at home and an 85% chance of showers. Saturday we have a high of 54, a low of 37. The Lady Lions play Madison at home and it's cloudy. Sunday we have a high of 58, a low of 40, and it's mostly sunny. On Monday, we have a high of 57, a low of 46, and it's mostly sunny. Tuesday, we have a high of 58, a low of 42. The Lady Lions play Dub-Dub at Dub-Dub, and it's mostly sunny. Wednesday, we have a high of 47, a low of 27, a 59% chance of showers, and the Lions play Dub-Dub at Dub-Dub. On Thanksgiving, we have a high of 39, a low of 21, and it's mostly sunny. And on Friday, we have a high of 34, a low of 22, it's mostly sunny, and happy Black Friday. That's it for the Fox Per Lee Wealth Management Weather Report. Now let's take a second for a short commercial break, and then we'll head over to Community News with Aiden.
Don't you have to be wealthy to donate to the foundation? Not at all. Some of our donors are in elementary school. Others choose to donate over time through payroll deduction or monthly ACH accounts. Donations of any size are accepted and greatly appreciated. All you need to know is what organization or area of interest you would like to support, and we will handle the rest.
Thanks, Dahlia, for the weather forecast. Christmas Magic in Salem is back on Friday, December 5th on the Square. Over 40 vendors will be celebrating the Yuletide. Festivities will start at 6 p.m. We will light up Salem and ends at 9 p.m. There will be hot chocolate, Miss Claus reading at the Salem Apothecary, and yes, the old St. Nick will be in his house following the first wagon ride. So come out and enjoy all the fun. Who knows, maybe there will be some Christmas carols. And if you're not done partying, then attend the Jim Smoke concert and Christmas open house at the Home Depot on December 6th at 1 p.m. Now I'll toss it over to Marissa at the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk after this quick commercial break from our friends at Lynx Clothing and Shoes.
Shop local at Lynx Clothing and Shoes. Lynx offers a wide variety of clothing. Looking for a nice outfit for the night? Lynx has it. Need a nice pair of shoes to go with it? Lynx has it. Lynx doesn't just offer nice clothes, though. They also provide all your local sports team gear. Shop for Salem, Eastern, or West Washington merchandise. Is your child missing any sports gear for his or her game? Lynx has it. With the wide selection and stylish and comfortable clothing and shoes, all your sports gear and equipment needs, along with their reasonable prices and a central location in the heart of downtown Salem, Indiana, there is no reason you shouldn't stop by and shop at Lynx Clothing and Shoes.
Welcome to the Sports Minute, coming to you from your Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. I'm your host, Marissa. Lions Winter Sports have started up. The Lions wrestling team take the mats at home for their first meet against the Madison Cubs tonight. Good luck, Lions. Talking about tonight, Salem High School is booked with another home event hosting the girls' basketball matchup against county rivals, the Eastern Musketeers. The Lions look to beat the Musketeers after a loss on their home opener against the Seymour Lady Owls. It was a close fight, but the Lady Lions couldn't finish with a score of 50-39. The Crawford County Wolfpack came to town, but the Lions fell short with a score of 47-32. The Lions went on the road, stopping at the Doghouse to take on the Orleans Bulldogs, but the Dogs came out strong 62-39. On a high note, the Lady Lions' first game of the season, they took the win against the Blue Jackets. Good luck tonight, Lions. Let's not take a step off the court until we talk about our boys' basketball team. The boys had their first scrimmage for the year Tuesday against South Central. The boys opened up their season strong with a win. The boys will go to Dub-Dub this coming Wednesday to really start out their season. Good luck, Lions. Now let's take a step off the court and dive into the Lions swim team. The swimmers will kick off their season on Monday at home against the Northeast DuBois. Good luck, Lions. Put on your coats and buckle up because the Lions winter schedule is here. That's it from me at the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. Now back to Caden and Luke.
Good morning, Lion Nation. Big news for students right here at Salem High School. Through partnerships with Ivy Tech Community College, students now have the chance to graduate with a high school diploma and a free college degree before they even step onto a college campus.
Students can choose from several degree pathways, including general studies, information technology, education, and health sciences. These early college programs allow students to earn an associate's degree, completely tuition-free.
This incredible opportunity can save families thousands of dollars and help students finish a bachelor's degree up to 2 years sooner.
School counselors recommend interested students start planning as early as freshman year to stay on track.
For more information, visit the Salem High School Guidance Office or check the academic page on the school website.
Salem High School, helping students build a brighter future, one credit at a time.
Thank you for tuning in to our Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios.
This concludes our 6th or 7th episode of the season 15 of the Salem Show.
As the show runs down, we would like to remind everyone watching to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and streaming channels.
Also, don't forget to check out our other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok.
On these apps, you can view an array of videos and updates about our Salem High School media.
Let's not forget about our radio station, 700 Roar Radio.
You can find it online at live365.com or on Roku.
Content for Roar Radio is added daily, including the 411.
And with that, we'll see you next time, Lion Nation.
See you next time, Lions.